y'all. Welcome to the Pink Room Chat. It's your girl, Tiara Monique.
And I'm Imani.
And today we're going to be talking about ignoring red flags in a relationship because that shit toxic as hell.
And we all done did it.
Been there, done that. So if you say you ain't,
you lying.
But make sure y'all grab y'all popcorn, hit like, comment, and subscribe. And let's go ahead and dive right into this tea, okay? You ready?
Yes.
Period. Feel like when you in a relationship and you really love that person, you willing to go through whatever behind closed doors. And people be on the outside like, damn, they look hella happy. Yes. But deep down, you be really mentally going through some shit.
Yes.
Like, for example, in my past, I don't know if y'all know this or not, but I feel like I'm gonna be really transparent. I was in, a domestic violence relationship, and the first red flag that I should have ignored was the fact that he hit me our first year into us being together. And we were together for like 4.5 years, right?
Yes.
And at the time, what was going through my mind was I was just kind of like, well, I love him. This ain't never happened to me ever in my past. So it's like, coming from my situation, I never knew my father. So it's like, having that type of love from a person, it's like you don't want to let that go regardless of what y'all go through,
Yes.
And it's making me a little teary-eyed, but I just feel like, I got to let y'all know my truth because some people may be experiencing this. And I feel like if you're in that type of relationship, that's not love. You know what I mean? Because it's like, why would somebody who claim they love you
try to hurt you? Yes. That ain't love.
Even though they may at the end of the day be like, baby, I love you. I ain't even mean to get like that. Or, my temper just got the best of me. Or,
Girl,
you did this to upset me at the time. So, I mean,
So I had to put my hands on you?
Right, like.
Okay. All
no.
Right. That ain't love, sis.
It's not.
And if you in that situation, run, okay?
Literally,
because
run for the farthest door. He gonna hit you again.
He gonna hit you again. A couple more times.
Right. Okay? It's never gonna change. Like,
it's not.
It may even be 6 months to a year that then pass before they put their hands on you.
That's just the type of man he is, sis. Because listen, a man who know better ain't gonna do it. Okay, exactly. A man who got respect for you ain't gonna do it. A man who loves you ain't gonna do it. Okay,
right.
So at the end of the day, that's one of the flags you don't ignore.
Exactly, especially if you have kids, because it's like you don't want to look at your kids. For example, my situation, I got 2 kids. I didn't want my daughter growing up thinking, okay, this is cool for me to accept because my mama went through it. Or my son feeling like, well, I can do it because this will happen to my mama. And
you got to set the standards.
Literally.
Set the standards, sis,
for your kids.
Because what your kids see, your kids going to lie when they get older. Okay?
Exactly.
And they're going to think, oh, my mama didn't do nothing. My mama ain't step up. So, you know what I'm saying?
Why should I?
No, exactly. So, you got kids, leave for your kids. If you can't leave for yourself. You know.
And a lot of people think like, oh, well, I need to stay for the kids, and that's not.
You will be okay,
right? Like you'll get on your feet
and it's some dude that's gonna come around and want to be play daddy to them kids. Okay?
Exactly, who gonna take care of you and those kids the way you need to be treated because nobody deserves that. But
nobody got time for that. That's when you exit. Okay?
Right,
we exiting. Listen, somebody hit you by. I don't care. Don't stay. I'm sorry.
Period.
Like,
no matter what.
No. I got mad. You made me mad.
Right. Or,
you know what I'm saying?
Had you not have said the X, Y, and Z to me, things would have been smooth. Like,
it ain't right.
Things should never escalate to that degree. As a woman and as a man, they're already more powerful than we already are. So it's like, it shouldn't even get to that level. And if it does get to that level, one thing I regret was not pressing charges. I'm just going to be straightforward and honest. Because I didn't call the police. But it was like I wanted to protect that person. So I dropped the charges. I didn't want them to have that on their record.
You were afraid. You was afraid.
Basically.
It was like you was willing to put up with that stuff to keep him. And I get it. But as long as you learned your lesson, you got out of that. And look at you. She happy.
But some women don't make it out of life. You know what I mean?
Don't.
Some of them die behind that type of relationship.
But that's why we here and that's why we talking to
right,
you. Okay?
Because we need you dying.
We gonna give you the real spill, okay?
And you need to know that you look good and you're the catch, boo. Never let a man feel like make you feel like you less than.
Let him know that it's a fucking just okay.
It's a what's the word?
What's the word?
It's like I be seeing it all over Facebook like because I just posted it. Yes, like it's a
privilege.
grateful, my nigga.
it's a privilege to be in my presence. Exactly. Okay? So don't even.
Girl, like that shit will have you losing weight, mentally messed up, like emotionally drained, like. Next.
No, we trying to get some happy waves, smiles slapped on our face.
Girl, look, I done bossed up my
See, that's the happy way. She done got off that situation.
Literally, it went from 125 to 140.
Okay, we ain't all a skitty mitties no more. But yes, I feel like abuse is one. What's another one we can talk about?
Another red flag is,
I feel like let's talk about the topic of lying, because like I feel like in the beginning, if somebody cannot be honest with you, red flag. I get we be afraid, so we tend to try to lie and
we don't want to hurt that person.
No, tell me the truth.
Right, like I would rather know, because if I don't know and I find out, like that shit is worse.
That's worse. Right. At the end of the day, like be 100. That's all I ask, because I done been in situations where somebody tried to, cover up their lie so they wouldn't hurt me, but in the end, you hurt me worse,
right?
By not telling me, being straight up. You know what I'm saying? So like, I feel like that is a red flag that I too tried to cover up just to stay there. You know what I'm saying? Like I knew in my mind like that he lying, he ain't genuine about it, but it's like I stayed. You know what I'm saying? And at the end,
you love that person,
you get hurt. Right. They gonna go on about their life.
They sure are, because they're gonna be like, okay, well, she accepted it, she took me back, so shit.
Yes.
Let me try to slide one more time.
And that's one thing a man do. When you don't put your foot down, right, they feel like
run right over
exactly.
You.
She'll put her foot down so I can keep doing it.
Right, and she gonna keep taking me back. All I gotta do is buy her some flowers, buy her some roses, take her out on a date the next day after it happened. That's what used to happen to me. Like I would get hurt, and then it's like the next day is flowers and roses, and let's go on this date. And I love you. I can't live life without you. They brainwash you completely.
Like stop.
Don't fall for that shit. Yes. You're too good of a woman to even try to think that that's the move. You know what I'm saying? But another red flag I feel like is if he willing to not work and help you provide for what you got going on. Like I'm not saying the man should take care of you, X, Y, and Z, but I feel like he should have the same type of drive as you. If he doesn't out the gate, and you already know that, you already see that, but you cool with it, like you giving him money, thinking like, okay, I'm gonna give my man some money because I know he gonna get on his feet, but all along he just really using you and just like being more of a leech than a boyfriend, I feel like that's also a red flag.
Girl, these niggas be wanting help, not love.
Right, exactly. Like wanting a house to sleep in, wanting a couch to lay on, like just wanting to feel comfortable.
Listen, we ain't asking for men to have it all together, because us as women, we don't have it all together.
Right.
But guess what? I'm not taking care of nobody. Like, I'm not. Like, I'll be there when stuff is rough. Like, that's just the type of woman I am. I'm gonna hold it down, but I'm not taking care of you. There's a difference.
Exactly.
Like, if I don't see you making no progress, if
like,
I don't
you ain't applying for no jobs, you ain't trying to figure out what your passion is, your hustle is. You just sitting around every day chilling while you see me going hard. Like, that's a problem. I'm the woman. I'm not supposed to provide.
That's a leech. Yeah.
Hell no. So I feel like that's another red flag that a lot of us women, we overlook, because we think like, well, we gonna build with this person. They ain't got shit right now, but we gonna help them invest into their dreams and their goals and, whatever the case may be.
So what do you feel about a man who, you know how us women, we try to address our love language, meaning like we'll try to tell them how we feel, and they'll take it as we nagging or we trying to argue with them, but really we just trying to get them to read us so they can love us better. Like, how you feel about that? Like, do you think like what you think about that?
Honestly, I feel like I battle with that a lot,
because me too.
It's like I be just trying to pour my heart out, let you know the real me, like,
and they think we nag.
Yeah, like, or it's like you always complaining about something, or I can't never please you, or whatever the case may be. And it's like, that's not the fucking problem.
I feel like that's a red flag. If a man's not willing to understand you, like
you just
that ain't gonna go nowhere.
Talk, right?
Yes. Or you gonna think I'm just trying to argue, but it's like, no. If something is bothering me, I'm gonna address it. But I need you to actually understand where I'm coming from,
right?
Not think I'm being a handful. I'm nagging you. None of that. I'm letting you know. Like,
but the crazy thing is, like, when we talk about this to them, they be all in their feelings like, well, you trying to nag, you complaining, this, that, and the third. But it's like, would they rather us go talk to somebody else or do something that's different? Because if I'm trying to confess my love and tell you what's bothering me and what I need you to change, and X, Y, and Z,
and you ain't doing nothing because listen, a man
gonna change for what you want to change for.
Bro, but I'm saying, like, if a man is addressing how he feels and you ain't doing nothing about it, in a heartbeat, they finna go talk to the next some. I ain't gonna say all of y'all because it is some good man out there, so I ain't bashing y'all at all. But I'm just saying, from
if she won't do it, another
woman will. So why is it so hard for y'all to understand us when we come to y'all and say, like, hey, you not being compassionate enough. You not showing me enough this and that.
Ooh, preach, because that's a whole nother red flag.
Why can't y'all just hear what I'm saying and change it? I'm trying to
let me know, like,
this how I'm feeling.
Baby, I understand where you coming from. I feel like a lot of dudes play tit for tat. And tit for tat do not get you nowhere but in the damn hole with me, because I be irritated. Like, I feel like if you, like, for example, if I'm telling a dude, like, I feel like you not compassionate enough for me, and they like, well, I feel like you wasn't doing X, Y, and Z. I'm like, well, why wait until I bring that up to address what your problem is, when you could have been said that.
Some dudes do that, like,
right?
They wait to say stuff.
Yes,
they wait to say stuff, but it's like, let me tell you. So, for example, if you ain't giving it to your man enough, and they sit up there and address that to you, they expect us to hop on it right away and do something about it.
Right.
But why can't we get that same energy? If I'm letting you know, like, you're not giving me enough attention, you're not giving me enough love or whatever, why can't y'all? That's me. That's literally me yelling out. That's a cry for help right there. Like, come on.
Because, like you said, if it comes to, like, sex or something like that, like, they like, well, we don't have sex enough or whatever the case may be, they want you to be right the next morning. They want you to be on something.
Girl, no, they be somewhere talking to
I done handled it myself or whatever the case. Just to be real, how dudes be.
I do salute the dudes who take the time out to listen to that girl. Right. And, like, if that's bothering them, y'all listen and y'all actually be like, okay, I'm gonna change that. And I salute the females who do it too.
But I feel like, to be honest with you, a whole nother red flag is the lack of affection. Because if in the beginning you're not giving me that, I can't expect that as your wife. I can't expect that as your girlfriend. And I feel like a lot of women will settle for, like, the lack of affection because they feel like, well, this person may have a wall up, or this person may feel like they can't let their guard down with me right away, or whatever the case may be. But I feel like something as small as give me a hug, love on me, cuddle with me, do things like that.
We big on that. That's one of our love languages, is how you show your affection to us. Like, I'm big on that. Like, that's probably one of the biggest things for me, is how you show your affection. Like, it don't even, listen, like, it can be the small things. I'm the type that, I like being out in public. Hold my hand. You know what I'm saying? Don't be walking off from me. Give it a little bit.
Like, don't walk ahead of me or, shit like that. Like,
exactly. No. I like holding hands. I like forehead kisses. That little cute little stuff. You know what I'm saying? Like,
whatever.
And I feel like, off the bat, if a dude ain't showing you that, it's gonna be a problem.
Show you that shit.
It's gonna be a problem. Like, you may have dudes that you can tell that stuff to, and like I said, they'll fix it if they want you.
Right. That's the thing. If they want you enough,
they gonna fix act a certain way for a certain somebody, baby. But if they won't do that, and that ain't nothing.
And you shouldn't have to beg.
That ain't a lot to ask for. That's not a lot. Baby, can I get a little kiss?
Right. When you wake up, can you give me some love? Like, that's not something you should have to beg for.
Girl, bye. But if they sitting up there acting like you asking for
too damn much, then honey, you don't need to be around.
He ain't gonna do it.
Yeah.
He ain't gonna do it. It's just like, I expect something so little that comes easily. You know what I'm saying? If you want to fuck with it.
Exactly.
You know what I'm saying? Like, ain't nothing wrong with that. Like, So yeah, I think that's a
big one.
That's me to the T.
Like you gotta
I need that affection, baby, because I'm big on it. Yeah. I'm gonna give it to you
because you gonna start feeling like, damn, do I not look good, or is he not feeling me, or is he doing something else? Yeah,
it's gonna mess with you. And honestly, that's where that self love come in, sis. Like even when your nigga slacking off, you gotta know, like, it ain't me,
right?
It ain't me,
you know, because I'm gonna be always the case.
It's not me. You know what I'm saying? That's where that self love come in. And, ladies, if you ain't got that before you enter a relationship, baby, everything that nigga would do is gonna bother you.
It is.
Like you gotta be strong enough to like
be thinking, just know you the baddest bitch. Like there's nobody else that looks better than me. Although obviously there's 1,000 women out here, but it's like you gotta feel that confidence within yourself, boo.
I honestly feel like, okay, yes, it's a bunch of other pretty women out here. We all can look good, sis, but at the end of the day, I will never think somebody is better.
Period.
It's always one. It's gonna be one you, you. Period. So I don't ever let nobody make you feel like somebody is better than you.
Right.
There may be somebody better for that person or somebody better for you, but at the end of the day, ain't nobody better than you. Okay,
right.
So get that confidence there, get that self love there, because at the end of the day, if it ain't there, sis,
it is what it is. Like you just gotta move along and cut ties with that person.
That relationship just gonna crumble. I'm telling you, because
it's not getting nowhere fast.
I done been there, done that. Like done had somebody just shoot my confidence through the wall. Yeah, and it's like, you got to get to the point where you don't need validation from nobody. I don't need nobody to tell me I'm pretty. I don't need nobody to tell me the caliber of woman I am. You got to know that.
Right. But it's like, at the same time, if you're going to be around me and in my space, if you're not giving me that, you need to move around.
True. Like, we always can use a little extra.
Right. You know, a little dead mama's
right. Exactly. But, that's a part of a relationship. Yeah. And like I said, if he ain't doing it for you, the little things you ask for, he don't want to.
Right.
It's simple.
And that's just what it is.
That ain't nothing hard to ask for. Just like it ain't hard for them to say, we need a little bit more. You know what? Mm-hmm. Because when
I wake up in the middle of the day at night,
y'all putting in requests, but we can't put in none and get the same energy. No.
Can't happen.
It's not gonna work.
What's another red flag you think the last biggest red flag?
Let me think hard, because we done really touched bases. Oh, wait. Sis.
Hold up. We can't finish just yet.
I was thinking,
okay.
Oh, we got two. Hold on. Should we do a part 2 of this, or talk about what?
I think we should continue.
We got time.
Yes.
Okay, so let's talk about yours. What was you finna say?
Girl, baby mamas. Is that a red flag or is it?
Hold on. I was finna say the same thing.
You are? I
kid you not.
That's a big red flag.
Great minds think alike, okay?
That's a big red flag, because it's like a baby mama feels entitled. Like, I'm a baby mama. She's a baby mama. Yes. I don't care what my baby daddies do. You can do whatever. You can talk to whoever. Mm-hmm. That's not going to bother me.
I'm too glare for that. Right. I don't care. Like, you ain't never stress me out.
Right. I'm never going to be on your line like, who you talking to? No.
It's
who is X, Y, and Z? Because I don't give a fuck, honey.
That's because you know the caliber of the woman you are. Right. So, I mean, I ain't trying to say that because I don't know. But they're lost. So,
exactly.
Move on, bro. At the end of the day, if they don't want to be with you, y'all together, what is y'all doing all this extra stuff
it's
for?
Like, just because you're the baby mama does not mean you're the wife. You cannot play both roles. A baby mama is somebody who just had babies with that person, and that's their only tie. You're not like baby mamas. I feel like be moving like sometimes like they wives. And don't get me wrong, like I said, it's not to offend anybody. I'm a baby mama myself. But I don't call my baby daddies about nothing. Even if they not doing nothing for my children, that doesn't bother me, because I know what I can do for my children and what I bring to the table. I'm not ever going to be sweating a man to take care of his child. That's not going to happen. It's just, if you are, you are. And if you're not, my child going to understand that one day. You know what I mean?
Right.
But it's like, they be just overdoing it. Like, where you at? Who you with? I need to know who you fucking with. I need to know where you at. Like,
that's a woman who has not let go yet, and that's a woman who. Okay, first of all, let me say this: if your baby mama is doing that and you in a relationship, that's because you ain't putting her in her place.
Period.
Like, why is your current girlfriend or wife still dealing with your baby mama? Right. Somebody
although they will be around for the next 18 years because they have children with that person, not knocking that.
Yes.
But you don't need to be around worried about what him and his new person got going on, because
it should be strictly about the kids. And honestly, like, if you're not mature enough to have a relationship with your ex or your baby daddy, whatever you want to call them, if you're not mature enough to do that, sis, then you need some help, because I get you love that person. We all been with somebody for years that we was madly in love with.
Exactly. Thought we were gonna marry.
Yes. So we was gonna
live life with it. Go to the top with.
We was gonna die together. Ride or die. Literally. But at the end of the day, life happens, things happen,
people
and
grow apart.
You have to learn how to move on. But that comes with a lot of maturity. That comes with a lot of peace. Like I done seen a lot of women who they try to attack the new girlfriend or the new wife because they still hurt. Right. Heal yourself first, sis. That don't look cute.
Before you come for the next
that don't look cute on you.
It just makes you look
that
like...
jealous stuff don't look cute, baby. And I'm just saying.
It's completely jealous.
Do you think that's going to make your man want you back?
No, it's not. Because you didn't keep it player. You showed your hand. You showed your cards where you felt like, well, he ain't about to go nowhere, so I'm about to force it so that way he know. Like, you forcing it ain't doing nothing but pushing him farther and farther away from you. Yep. And I feel like at the end of the day, y'all relationship ended based on what y'all had going on. It don't have nothing to do with the next person, because God is gonna put it there for you. If it's meant to be, it will be. And
it's gonna always come back to you. That's my thing. That's my thing. Anything that stopped happening for me, I know that God has a plan, and I know that if somebody is for me, they gonna be there. And if not, they not. But listen, God is so good. He really is. He will remove people out of your life and literally turn that situation around. Like, really, like, literally, God always looking out. He always looking out. And when you think that person was just like, yo, everything, just know God standing up there waiting for you to let go of that old teddy bear, baby, because he's finna hand you a new one.
Literally.
Come on.
And literally, and to be honest with you, not to put my business all out there or whatever, but like for me, for example, since I'm addressing baby mamas and I am one, like, in my past relationship, I thought that was the last person I was going to be with. You know what I mean? Like, I was helping this person build a business. I was working for this person day in and day out, taking care of the house, doing whatever. And I felt like when he boss up and glow up, since I'm helping him on his way, you know what I mean? I feel like I should be a part of that. But I decided to leave that person. So now that he is where he wanted to be, or, that may be, I don't know his business, but it's like, since he is now where he always wanted to be, although it's not with me, I'm not going to be bitter. Although I put in that time and helped him, I'm not going to be bitter. Although I carry his baby for 9 months,
we're not going to be bitter.
Like,
good for you.
Yes, like, you gotta let that shit go, because at the end of the day, obviously he wasn't for me.
Ain't nothing worth your peace.
I could be a boss on my own, which I'm doing. Like, letting go of the past was the best thing for me. And I'm gonna just tell y'all, like, whoever dealing with that right now, if you still holding on to your past, let that shit go, because the moment you let it go, your life gonna
feel so free. You're gonna feel so free. Literally. I swear, stop letting these men hold y'all in bondage. Stop letting these men sit here and have some type of stronghold on you to the point where you can't move forward. Exactly. Because guess what? It's something better for you. I promise you. It don't storm all the time. It's always something.
It's always like at the
end of the rainbow, baby, at the end of the tunnel. You gotta release it. So we done kind of branched off topic, but back to this baby mama stuff real quick. Stop overstepping your boundaries.
Literally, please, you do.
Please. Because you had kids with this person, you had a relationship with this person. Respect that they with somebody else.
Exactly. It's not that hard. About your business. Right. Just get you a new man. It's gonna make you feel happy, because like, even my situation, like I be talking about with my ex or whatever, like, he even has a new girlfriend, and I met her before, and she's very pretty, and I'm like, oh, hey, because there's no bad blood. I don't want your nigga. But the fact that you mature enough to say that, I swear to you, girls be so quick to say, oh, that bitch ugly. Bitch, you're a hater. That's all that is. Like, no, don't get me wrong. Every time a man leave, it ain't no upgrade, boo. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, she ain't the coldest.
That pisses me off.
But I'm gonna be real.
Shut up talking about somebody ugly. Like, stop. You mad. Exactly. Because we all know ain't nobody ugly. You mad. That's what that is. You got mad written all over your face.
Literally, like, jealousy, honey. It's real.
This wine is
it's not cute.
It's not cute. Like, it's an ugly trait.
It is.
So won't you just back off. And
do you?
Listen, it's somebody out there for you too.
Is.
You just gotta let go of Albert and go get Timothy. Okay?
Right.
Okay.
Maybe John.
Timothy gonna love you better. Leave people alone. And that's another thing. Stop. If you see somebody happy in a relationship, whether it was your baby daddy or your husband, y'all broke up, let them be happy, sis.
Move on.
Leave people alone. Like, I be in my own lane, and that's why, like, I ain't in the mix. I'm too player for all this. I'm never finna fight no girl over somebody I used to have.
Right.
Because I know what I bring to the table.
Exactly. And it's like you lost out at the end of the day. So you can go ahead and flex with your new boo. Y'all cute, but I'm no hater. I'm just gonna still get my bag. And I'm gonna give you a new man.
That's the best thing to do.
Yes.
Get in your bag, get out them feelings. Because guess what? You showing them feelings too much. Like, you sit up there arguing with your baby daddy like that. That's making you look dumb. You showing that you hurt.
Literally.
Don't never let no man see you
Don't
sweat.
never let a man see you.
Why don't you boss up? Go start you a business or
Literally,
something.
it's 2020. We on quarantine.
Best thing you can do.
Work out.
Right.
Do whatever you gotta do.
Keep yourself busy.
Yes.
Stop texting his phone. Stop checking in on him. Because, girl, y'all got time to put up in here. I'm getting heated.
Spit it out, sis.
Right? But it's like, I mean, you sitting up here checking up on this man. If he wanted to be checked up on, he would check up on you.
Right.
Stop checking in. Because men love to be petty. They love to leave you on red and act like they somebody. Stop. Hell no. You ain't getting no text from me. Right. I ain't texting you. Ever. You ain't gonna hear from me. Unless it got something to do with our children. You know what I'm saying?
But even then, it's like you still not gonna hear from me. If you want your kids, you gonna call about your kids.
Period. That's it. But I'm gonna leave you alone.
And if not, that's fine too. Because I'm their mom and I know what the fuck I got going on. I don't need you. So it's like,
you know the caliber of the woman you are. And if you don't know that, then you got a lot to do. You got a lot of soul searching to do. Take this time out to find that.
Right.
Stop worrying about what your baby daddy doing with his new chick. So what? He happy. Won't you go be happy? That's the best thing you can do. Let it go. Because you holding on to something that don't exist no more, baby.
You pressed. You can't let a nigga see you sweat. Like, just make him feel like, all right, y'all cute. Like, I'm good.
Yes.
I'm still living.
That's the best.
I still look good.
Unbothered.
I still got a bag of money.
Unbothered.
Where my bag of money at? Let me
Exactly. You have to act unbothered. That's what that is. Even if you gotta fake it to make it, sis. Even if you gotta go home and cry at night, don't let him see that. Don't let him see you sweat. Don't ever in your life.
This what happened when you leave a fuck nigga. You feel
me?
This is what happened. Leave that fuck nigga alone.
Let me tell y'all about my best friend. That's what she did. Like, she literally, I remember she would call me and be saying, oh, I'm finna leave so and so and so and so. Didn't happen. She would call me almost every other day. She was afraid to step out of it because she didn't want to. She was used to what she was used to. But let me tell you, when she moved her feet, when God pushed her to move, I used to send this girl quotes and everything. I used to send her pictures of God holding a whole old teddy bear. And then he, the little girl on the picture was saying, but I love it. But God holding this big new teddy bear, you know what I'm saying, who ain't damaged, who ain't toxic, you know what I'm saying? And she let that go. And she let it go. She happy.
And I took every bone in my body.
I'm so proud of her. I am so proud of her. And a lot of time with my own situations, I be having to be like, you sat up there and preached that stuff to your best friend. So apply it to your own situations. Right. You know what I'm saying? I'm up here getting teary-eyed because I'm like, I'm happy for her.
I've been through a lot.
Yes. I done, been knowing her for 13 plus years.
Time.
So it's like she done been around for everything, and I done been around for most of her relationships she been in. But it's like, I just be wanting to see my girls grow and glow. Like, yes, that's what it's all about. 2020, stop letting these niggas trick you with these red flags. Because if you notice them, do something about it.
Exactly.
Because I guarantee you there's going to be somebody who's going to act right.
And don't let them make you feel like you gotta stay with them, or ain't nobody gonna treat you like how they treated you.
Listen, because if you notice some red flags and you voice it and they won't change it, you need to leave because they don't
respect you either.
Right? They don't. You not worthy enough for them to change who they are. And a man gonna act right for who he wants to. I'm gonna just tell you that now. Period. You know what I'm saying? And don't feel bad, sis, because it's a man who gonna act right for you. Period. Don't let one nigga make you feel like I ain't worthy, because you are. I swear to God, you are. Like, and I'm speaking, I swear, like, I done had a lot of females who I just disliked because whether you was trying to make moves on my man and all that. Like, I see y'all out there.
Right,
But guess what? Ain't no hate, baby. I done forgave all of that. And guess what? You are worthy. You are beautiful. Like, go on about your business.
Exactly.
Oh, that should be one of our next topics. Why these girls be talking to people, man? That's a good one.
Because Home Wrecker season is not in, bitch. Never.
Girl, wow.
In.
Y'all
It's
still do that?
What it is. Like,
y'all still be talking to people, man? They husbands.
But anyway, we're gonna go ahead and wrap up this video.
Say that.
I know we've been a little long-winded on this, but we just have to let y'all know the real
It just came out. We was drinking our wine and stuff. We was feeling ourselves, so
we just gotta let y'all know.
Excuse us if we was just a little bit all over the place, but listen, this is what we're doing now, and we coming to y'all.
Make sure y'all like, comment, and subscribe. Okay, let us know what other videos you want to see because it's about to get lit all season. So stay tuned for the next episode.
Yes,
and we love you.
Bye.